preliminary reports.
This bold inscription on the podium at this PTF briefing is one of the guidelines not completely adhered to by Nigerians on the first day after the 5-week lockdown. Other noticeable violations, according to the task force, were lack of social distancing in public places and continued interstate movements despite the ban in place.
The chaotic scenes around the banks and other financial institutions indicate that there is observable high level of breaches by the citizens. The PTF fully understands the desire of Nigerians to come out to continue their lives after 5 weeks of lockdown. State governments and security agencies have, however, been advised to enforce the measures rigidly, and violators will be prosecuted.
On the part of the banks, we've also resolved that we are going to encourage the banks to restock their ATM machines so that unless you really need to be physically present at banks, you don't need to be there.
Yes, we might have a few extra infections today and tomorrow, but what we don't want is an explosion of new infections. If we do have that explosion, there will be almost no choice left for the leadership of the country than to ask all of us to go back into our homes.
The task force has continued to strengthen the capacity of the Kano state government to respond to the pandemic in the state.
The Federal Ministry of Health pathologist is also participating in the investigation of the unexplained deaths that were reported.
We have also mobilized 3,300 informants through the WHO polio program for a house-to-house search, and will be commencing a 7-day motorized campaign across major urban areas in Kano.
With about 4,000 Nigerians abroad interested in returning home, the Minister of Foreign Affairs says evacuation is set to commence.
The first flight that we hope by God's grace to have on Wednesday, Emirates, the flight from Dubai will be to Lagos.
Also, we are initiating a program of decontaminating and disinfecting our schools before they open.
Meanwhile, schools as well as places of worship are to remain closed. In Abuja, Mitaire Ikpen, NTA News.